Hey, this is Buzz signing in with episode 38 of AirWaves. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you my new, I call it my radio room. It's because it's not just a ham shack. We got all kinds of radio communications going on here. But that's up next on AirWaves.
Buzz Stone's AirWaves.
This is Buzz back with you, episode 38 of AirWaves, and as I promised, I'm going to show you my new radio room, ham shack, and right now I'm showing you the FM radio studio, my home FM radio station. You've probably seen this in previous videos, but what I wanted to show you was the relation of this to the rest of the room. There's the audio rack. Now, coming up next is going to be the new ham shack. Now, keep in mind, this is still not the finished product. I'm still making some improvements, some adjustments in it. But I'll show you a picture here now. This is what it looked like before. Okay. And we're going to zoom on around here. And this is it now. Slightly different than what I had before. But what I've got here, pan down so you can see. This is the ham shack portion of the radio room. And right over here to the right, this is my video editing station where I make edit the AirWaves videos. Okay. So zooming in here, let's skip a little bit closer. This is a desk that I bought at Staples. It's not exactly the one I wanted, but the one I wanted I couldn't find anywhere. Apparently it was very popular because they were sold out everywhere I looked. And it was made by a company called Z-Line. It was similar to this. It was a desk with the shelf, and it was L-shaped like this is, but it also had a shelf over here on this wing of the desk, which I wanted, to have more space to store stuff. But you can see equipment and radios there, sitting on top of the shelf. Over here, this is my Behringer mixer. This is a mixer I used to use with my FM radio station before I got the digital web station mixer. And what I use this for is, you'll see there, I run the audio from the radios through this mixer, and then I have a speaker monitor up underneath the desk here on the floor. Let's wake up the monitor here. I also plan to get a larger monitor. Actually, I'm going to get a TV/monitor in here. I've been trying to find a 26-inch, ideally, is what I'd like to have. I think that's about a 22-inch computer monitor that I've got there now. As I said, this was a desk, and you see you've got some pull-out drawers here where I keep stuff. This part of the desk I'm going to use more or less as a workbench to work on radios and any other electronic. And it has this pull-out drawer, and this is where I'm keeping most of my tools. And down below that, underneath here, I've got, it's a storage shelf where I'm keeping stuff that I don't use as often. And this little cubby hole here, I know it's dark, this is where I keep the keyboard and mouse when I'm not using the computer here at the radio bench. These are wired. I plan to get wireless replacements for these. And this over here, there was a pull-out drawer here, but I took the drawer out, and this is where I've mounted my antenna switches and also my dummy load. And I actually put the drawer down here on the floor, and using it for more storage. It's just sitting there on the floor. Let's get down underneath the workbench here. That over there is the audio monitor that I have connected to my Behringer mixer. I'm running all the radios through. There's my Astron power supply. And over here is the PC that you saw the monitor up above there. And I'm going to get up underneath here and show you what else I've got. Let me turn on this light here. First of all, I put this is a battery operated LED light. It's just got a flip switch on it like a regular wall switch. And over here is my 12 volt power bar, which has the power poles, Anderson power poles, feeding all the different radios. And I also have this, see this here, this is a power strip for all the 110, everything needs 110. It runs all the way down, and you probably can't see it because it's too dark over there, but there's actually 2 USB ports there. And one of those I'm using to power the LED light that you saw up underneath the shelf up top, and the second one there, I have a USB power strip up there on the top. So I still got to neaten up the wiring under here. There's the back of the coax switches, and I have a ground bar right here, which runs to a ground post outside the house. So that's what we got going on underneath here. Okay, back up top here, we got radios here. This is an old ASHD PCS, I believe 3000. Still works great though. There's the G90, Xiegu G90. I've got just Uniden 510XL CB there. And this one I'm going to do a video on this hopefully soon. That's my new TYT radio, and I have a dipole antenna, and that's the reason I haven't done a video yet that I need to put up. You can see there, it's a TH9800. And I've got some power supplies down here, old Radio Shack 3 amp. This one right here is one I actually built by hand when I was taking my electronics engineering classes as a project. We had to design and build something, and this is what I designed and built everything by scratch, even the circuit board. I call it the UD1 because I had a buddy that I took the class with, and he was a perfectionist, smart guy. His idea of fun was doing math problems. He looked at it, and he was building a power supply as well, and he said it's ugly. He was from Romania, so his English was pretty good, but that was his comment. So I decided to call it the UD1, which is the Ugly Duckling 1. And he asked me later, he says, "What's the UD1 mean?" And I told him, and he was embarrassed. And here's the remote, the LED lighting that I have underneath the shelves there. You can see it's blue. You can change it to green or other colors, but I'm trying to decide between green and blue. So you guys tell me, which one do you prefer? I've had on blue because this is that USB power strip. It's got blue lights on it, and the Alexa, of course, is blue. There's blue on the Behringer. Lots of blue, so I thought that might be the best color. But down in the comment section, if you would, tell me which one you like better, blue or green. You know, the green looks pretty cool. I'll let you guys make the choice. So anyway, just kind of a quick review of the radio room here at AirWaves. Of course, the channel's about all kinds of radio, whether it be amateur ham radio or commercial broadcasting, AM, FM, MERS, FRS, GMRS, basically communications in general. So anyway, this is Buzz. This has been episode 38 of AirWaves. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Be sure to like and share the video, and I'll see you down the dial.